All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we give all praises to YAHAWAH, BASHIM, YAHAWASHI, BASHIM, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole fleet of Israel. And the title of this lesson is going to be talking not much with a fool. All right, so, pretty much, not going out of your way to speak to the people of this world, because all it's going to end up doing is doing you a disservice, okay? It's going to end up disappointing you, vexing you, all right, and ultimately making yourself a living target, okay? And pretty much not going out of your way and saving yourself the trouble of dealing with unworthy souls, okay? We have our platform, which is the YouTube, and to go out on the highways and byways, all right? After that, okay, of course, being spiritual, we're looking for a certain manner of person, all right? Fruit, meat for repentance. You should know, looking at a man, if he's possible fruit, all right? And by looking at a man, there's no damn way this dude is going to turn from his wicked ways, all right? So you leave him alone, all right? It's not about being a super duper Israelite, okay? We have to walk in this thing according to wisdom, okay? And you having this truth is a treasure, all right? And you're not required to share everybody this treasure, okay? The Lord didn't even reveal the mysteries to everybody. He revealed them to who? His servants, the prophets, okay? And ultimately his elect, okay? So the Lord didn't go out around teaching everybody. He taught, and whoever heard, and whoever did not listen, was condemned, okay? This is not about proving if you're right. We know through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI that we're right. There's no need to debate, okay? We're here to preach to those that, by the foolish preaching to save those who believe, okay? We're out here making ourselves a living sacrifice, for the elect's sake, not for babbling people full of madness and folly, okay? So here, let me get into this precept. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 22, or Sirach chapter 22, in verse 13. Talk not much with the fool, all right? So spare your words, okay? You don't have to be opening up to everybody you come around, all right? Again, you have a treasure, okay? There's thieves out here, okay? There's pirates, all right? And ultimately they wanna take what you got, all right? By spiritually killing you, all right, discouraging you. Okay, that's why scriptures tell you not to be unequally yoked with unbelievers. Okay, you're not supposed to be having long conversations with a man of no understanding, because you're going to end up engaging in his folly and saying something you're not supposed to say and getting yourself in trouble. All right, but it's continuing. And go not to him that hath no understanding. Go not out of your way to deal with these people. Wherever the setting is, you are outside of your platform. All right, our platform being on the YouTube or on highways and byways, you're supposed to be staying away from people. Okay, all right, be around godly men. All right, not being around people that have no understanding. Okay, again, some brother situations don't allow them to do so. Okay, you might your living situation, or your whatever it may be, but again, keeping to yourself and keeping silence is a beautiful tool. All right, so people don't get one over on you. Okay, because again, we know the times we're heading into. Matthew 24th chapter, it says, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. All right, so you can't trust every soul. All right, you have to try every soul. Okay, whether they be of the Most High or not. All right, and the majority of these people of this world are not. Okay, again, well, let me just finish up this precept. Sirach 22 and 13. Beware of him, lest thou have trouble. Exactly. Watch out. All right, that's why scriptures tell you about being sober and being vigilant. Okay, because what? The adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking who he may devour. Okay, so you having this truth and knowledge, demons are aware of you. Okay, they're not concerned with the people of this world, because they already got them. They're already taken. Okay, you have this light and they want to put you out. Okay, so you have to watch out. All right, be careful. All right, in this walk of ours, because it's not all friendly. All right, friendly Israelite. All right, these people out here. All right, they're gonna be dog eat dog out here, okay? Because they already are. So what more in tribulation, all right? So continuing, and thou shalt never be defiled with his foolery. Exactly. Okay, you're not gonna say nothing you don't need to say. You're not gonna be consumed in his madness. Okay. So that's why the scriptures tell you about the elect being virgins. Okay, being not defiled. Okay, meaning because the people of this world, they believe in all manner of doctrines. Okay, philosophies. False doctrines. All right, rhetorics. So on and so forth. Okay. You start talking with some dude and he'll say something and you start, you say it in a video or something. Okay. And brothers looking at you, what the hell does dude just say? Or pretty much, you keeping away from the people of this world as much as possible so they don't rub their wickedness off on you. All right. So continuing, depart from him and thou shalt find rest, and never be disquieted with madness. All right, exactly. For you catches stupid. Because what it says in Proverbs 29 chapter, if a wise man contendeth with the foolish man, whether he rage or laugh, there is no rest. Okay, you're not gonna get a win debating with a man without understanding, because he's gonna go down to the death to prove his madness. Okay, and there's no reason to go that far. All right, because again, that man is already condemned in himself. Okay, because why? Because he doesn't believe. Okay, so there's no need to even be bothered with with the people of this world. Okay, they have to come to you. Okay, and sincerely ask you. Okay, because again, you have the treasure, you have the light. All right, and it's not for you to be giving it out to everybody that you come across. Okay, because that doesn't please the Lord. All right, so in saying that, this is Matthew chapter 7 and start at verse 6. Matthew 7:6. Give not that which is holy unto dogs. All right, neither cast your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you. Okay, so pretty much vomit everything that you try to speak to them. All right, they hear it and they spit it right back in your face. All right, and again, we're out here looking for righteous souls. Okay, this truth is precious. All right, and that's why it tells you in Sirach 12 chapter, when thou wilt do good, know to whom thou doest it. Okay, because again, there's a lot of unworthy people out here on this planet Earth. Okay, and speaking of our, myself first and foremost, we're trying to be found worthy. Okay, so we're going through, the parameters. Okay, being in a narrow and straight to be so. But these people, they don't hear none of the words of the Lord. Okay, it tells you what Psalms 81st chapter. But my people would not hearken to my voice, and Israel would none of me. So what? So the Lord gave them up to their own heart's lust, and they let them walk in their own counsels. Okay, because that's why scriptures tell you that what is it? I lost it, but pretty much, let them alone, because they be blind leaders of the blind. All right. I think Matthew 15th chapter. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into a ditch. So pretty much, they're both going to fall into trouble. All right. So people that have it in their mind set like this is the way, this is where I got it. That leave them alone, because what is there else to talk about? They don't believe in the scriptures, and if they do, they believe in vain. So there's no reason, it's not your job, okay, to convert anybody. Okay, you preach and the Lord gives the increase. Okay, you plant and the Lord gives the increase. You plant a seed, all right, however many that is, you might say, oh, the so-called Messiah, it's like not the so-called Messiah, so-called, they call the world, they ignorantly call the Messiah Jesus. All right, you say so-called Jesus was a black man. All right, that's planting a seed. Okay, and if they reject that, then move on. Okay, and that's how you should play it. when you're out in the world, around about, okay, you plant a seed, but going back, I don't want to be too idle too much, but going back to Matthew chapter 7 in verse 7, ask and it shall be given, ask it shall be given you, seek and you shall find, knock and it shall be opened unto you. Exactly. So that's why the scriptures say, if this gospel be hid, it be hid to them that are lost. All right. The Lord is gonna what was it, 2 Peter 2nd chapter, the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation. Right. So the Lord will lead his sheep eventually to the proper teachers, okay, to the light. All right. So again, we have our platform, and it's not our duty to go out of our way to teach everybody that you come across. Okay. That's why we're not going to be doing this in the kingdom of heaven, because it's foolishness. Okay. By the foolishness of preaching. And that's why the new covenant is not going to, that we're not going to teach every man his neighbor, saying, know the Lord, for they all shall know the Lord. Okay. But verse 8, Matthew 7:8, for everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. So the Lord, pretty much, he's going to have mercy on who he's going to have mercy on. He's going to lead them to the light who are worthy, and them in the darkness that are worthy of darkness. Okay. But again, going to the title's lesson, talk not much with a fool. Okay. That's why in Amos it says, can two walk together except they be agreed? Okay. You are an enemy if you do not believe the same thing that I believe in. Okay. How can I trust you? We don't have the same values. All right. We don't believe in the same thing. Okay. So how can I be around you if we're not grounded and founded on the same thing, or the same foundation? Okay. We can't stand together. All right. And again, going into separating yourself from the people of this world. Okay. First and foremost, mentally. All right. And then if it's possible, physically, stay away from these people. Don't be out and about. All right. Because there's demons out here. All right. And again, you're just going to save yourself the trouble. That's why, in Daniel 12th chapter, it says, many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand. All right. But what? But the wise are going to understand. Okay. So you meet a man that has something, he has his head screwed on. Okay. He might not know the truth, but he's open. All right. We're looking for people like that, souls like that. Okay. And you know them, you're around them. Okay. And it might be random. So they say, you come across them, you'll see. Okay. And then that's when your opportunity, you feel the need to, then you step down and you open up and break some bread. But other than that, you should be a closed book. Okay. This is Revelation chapter 22, verse 11. I'm going to close out. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. Exactly. Leave them alone. All right. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And the people that in their holy, wicked holidays, okay, they can't put down eating pork. Just leave them alone. All right. You just leave them alone. Of course, it's about being merciful. All right. But, there's a point to where you draw a line. All right. And you leave it alone. All right. Again, save yourself the trouble. Continuing, he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. Exactly. Just make sure, you're doing what you're supposed to do. Okay. That's why, what is it? I'll probably get it. No, I'll just say the time of the lesson, what it says in 2 Corinthians 9th chapter, you're not supposed to be curious how the ungodly shall be punished. Okay. But, pretty much worry or inquire how the righteous are going to be saved. All right. Because scriptures tell you that if the righteous be scarcely saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? So, you're not supposed to, again, about being right or, this dude going to be put to death because, again, that's our job. All right. But knowing that once it's done, move on, and leave it at that. If they hear, whether they hear or forbear, they shall know that a prophet have been among them. All right. But that's pretty much the point of the lesson. Talk not much for the fool. Right? Spare your words. Prove the souls. All right. Be not hasty to credit. All right. And so on and so forth. Again, save yourself the trouble. All right, because we're coming into a time of persecution. All right. Anything and everything will be used against you. All right. So don't shoot yourself in the foot, pretty much. All right. So those winnings be edifying. As always, want to give all praises to Yahawah, Ba'ashim Shai, Ba'ashim Kakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole elect of Israel. Shalom.